Hey, what's up, Soul Nation Soulstater? Today I'm bringing you guys a video post commentary with my new best team. Okay, so this team has got me 4 wins, 0 losses, and I'll just flash on your screen really quick. It's actually, and it is named Soulstealer Doge. So it'll be my actual score. I can't be faking that, so yeah, I got 2 battles for you guys. I know it's short, but I just want to show off the team. I have more battles to show off, but that'll be for a later video. And if you hear my dog, it's because she's playing with my headphones that I use for my phone. She's like biting them right now. I don't really care, they're old anyways. So yeah, if you hear like coughing or sneezing or something like noise like that, then it's because of her. Like that. Alright, so let's get right into the battle. So we got right here, Defiant, Bisharp, Source Dance, your standard Bisharp, your standard Volcarona, Quiver Dance with leftovers, Fiery Dance, Bug Buzz, and Giga Drain, and Fiery Dance and Bug Buzz. Greninja, standard Life Orb, Special Set, Weakness Policy, Defensive, and Especially Defensive. This has Rap Spin, and this is the fog just for these, that thing, no, not that thing, and then the Dragonite, because rocks cripple them. So I lead off with Volcarona. He leads off with Galvantula. I know he's gonna be scared off, but I thought he would switch out, but he most likely has a stash. So I went for the Quiver Dance right there. Predicted him to get scared. I have Giga Drain for grass types, so it really does come in handy here. I kill with the Giga Drain, which that Barbarical could have easily swept me if I wasn't cautionate enough. I go for Fiery Dance, and he goes for Air Slash, gets a crit. Hacks are hacks, you know. What can I do about that? And let me quickly. Okay, sorry about that. My dog wanted to get out. So as you saw, the sticky webs really do help me because of I get the fine boost. I know it really can't touch me, so I just go for an Iron Head. It's not scarfed. It's normal, but just because of the -1 speed, that's what happens. So he, surprisingly enough, has Power Up Punch, which is actually a very nice idea. I had no idea this thing could get Power Up Punch. So right here, I just start stalling out with Mew. I get the burn. Well, that's what my specially defensive Mew does. So I know at +1 and at burn, he's only at -1, so I know I can live. So I just go for the soft boil, which is I basically just try to stall him out here. So I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit. I usually do it on normal, but I put it on fast right now. So I'll go for the fog to get rid of these sticky webs, since Greninja and Dragonite do not need them. I need to sweep with those two. So yeah. I go for Psyshock, and I know I can kill, but instead, I should have gone for the soft boil here, but it's cool. He brings in Ferrothorn. I just go for a soft boil here since I know I outspeed. He goes for a knockoff, and that knockoff would have killed, so it's a good thing I went for soft boil. He gets up his rocks, and I just Will-O-Wisp, so Gyro Ball and Power Whip don't do as much to my Greninja and my Dragonite. So I just go for the fog, get rid of those rocks that are gonna extremely cripple my Dragonite. So here I predicted him to just switch out, and I go into Donphan, since Donphan was really the best thing I can use. So I go for Stealth Rocks, which I needed that for Galvantula to break its stash. So I just go for an Ice Shard here, sacking off Donphan to get a free switch into my Dragonite. And that's what I do. He brings in Medicham, and I just go for a Dragon Claw, and that surprisingly does enough. Now, on the showdown thing, you can see their speed, and now if he was running max speed, he was at 284, which he typically run to 328. If I'm sure, this thing has 284, so that's why I go for this move that I went for. I went for extreme speed since it's a possible speed tie, and I did not want him to get off an ice punch off at me. 284 is possibly the speed of Medicham, since Mega Medicham is 328 if I am correct on that. So I get a crit, it's useless, sorry. He brings in Ferrothorn, and I just go for Dragon Dance, since I think he can't really touch me. I don't really care if he gets rid of my weakness policy, since at this point, I really can't get my weakness policy because I cannot live with Thunder from a Galvantula. So here I tried going actually for a G-dance since I knew it was gonna die to rock. So but instead I get paralyzed, but I just go with the nice and powerful E-speed. So let's get right onto the next battle. Okay, so same team, same Doge. So started Doge. If you don't know what Doge is, it's dog in French, I believe. So this is a Pug monotype. So I thought might as well lead off with this thing, get up my rocks, and that is exactly what I do. So I go off with Don Fan. He leads off with Volcarona. I'm not really scared of this thing since I can easily bring it down to the point where a Ice Shard and Earthquake combo will kill, but surprisingly enough, he's left over. So if he didn't have that, it would have killed. So I know I can bring it down to a really good amount of HP. So what I do here is just go for that, and I didn't know how much Ice Shard would have done. So I just go for an Ice Shard since it is resisted. It does live with 8, which is extremely bad for me. Luckily enough, he does not get the fiery dance to boost. And I just bring in my D-Knight since I can easily just E-speed, and I do get that flame body, which is extremely bad for me. But this was my only check to that thing. I could have also gone for a Sucker Punch, but that's extremely predictable. So I go for Dragon Claw Burn. That's easily enough to break a Sash if he was in bulk up or a sub. He goes for bulk up, and I go for another D-Claw, and that's doing 16, which is not that bad. He gets a crit rock slide, and I really don't care, since Dragonite was basically useless. So here I bring in Greninja, and this is why I prefer running Extra Sensory instead of U-turn sometimes, since Extra Sensory catches so many people off guard since it's not common anymore. So I get the nice and powerful Psychic off, and he just brings in Sizzle here. And I believe okay, sorry about that. So HP Ice is extremely uncommon than Extra Sensory, so I know I can live one thing with the Volcarona since it can't really touch me, but I needed Will-O-Wisp to actually burn it. So I bring in Volcarona here, and I Fiery Dance since I know his best bet is just to go for an Exizor and or something else. I luckily enough get the special attack boost, and I go for a Fiery Dance, killing the Scolipede off. And then I believe he just forfeits here. Yep. Okay. So maybe I might bring one more battle since it's pretty short. Okay, so I think this might be my last one. Okay, so as you can see, he has extremely annoying things, but I really don't care. Since this team has proven to be one of my best teams ever made. I will not give you these exact sets because they're a little bit weird. So yeah. I'm bringing he brings in Chichi Lili. I have no idea what that means. He goes for a taunt. I predicted that, and I also just wanted to get damage, so I just go for an Iron Hand. I mean, I see no reason in why going for that. Okay, now here he goes for Memento and gets my attack drop, but Defiant gives me that attack boost, so I'm at neutral, and then with the special attack drop, I get that +2 attack. So basically, I can sweep his team with knockoff Iron Head. So yeah, that is exactly what I do. He writes Viva Chile right there. Knock off. Like Clay, get that out of here. I don't know what he actually is. Cause he was writing weird stuff to me in chat. I'll flash a photo right here, and then he just forfeits. So maybe one more back. Okay. So for those of you who know, this is my second best team. I have one more, but I've never used it on camera. I believe. So yeah. Now, this team has given me 2 or 3 losses now, while the other one has given me 0. But this one gets extremely good as you start using it. With the other one, Mew, if you're down to Mew, you can easily stall out so many things with that nice and powerful Willow and Soft Boil if you lost like 3 of your main hitters. So that's extremely good. So I mean, where's my cereal since most of you know that name. And I'm really slow for some reason. I'm just gonna pause. Okay, so I know this said it's extremely common. It's the acid spray. Then Giga Drain getting that all HP back. It's really common. I think my voice cracked twice. It's extremely common. As some of you know, Mega Catturn confirmed for my second latest video. Yeah, well, third as once this video is up. I go for a Dragon Tail since I know Aspers can do nothing. So I didn't know he was a specially defensive set, which is extremely common nowadays, but not so much anymore. It didn't get used that much anymore. So yeah. So I see I can't do nothing, and he sees I'm doing a ton. So I just go for another Ice Beam, and that does good damage. He goes for a knockoff, and I really had nothing to actually take it. I did not want Charizard taking unnecessary damage, so might as well just let Mega Cacturn die. I bring in for a Horny since I know it's most likely gonna go for a Fake Out or a U-turn. The Iron Barbs and HP is really gonna whittle it down, so I have to pause. Okay. So he goes for a Flamethrower, which surprised me a lot. But I know a Claudio can deal with it since its adaptability knockoff boosted sound. My voice is cracking so much today. Sorry, I go into Mega Character unconfirmed. I get a Fake Out, and that does so much. I don't like that damage, but what else can I do? So it's down 2-1 right now, and if you hear that noise, I'm sorry. I don't think you can. Let's just hope you can. So bringing Claudia here, and I know he has Energy Ball, which is why I actually stayed in and went for a Waterfall. Awesome. Don't know if you can hear that. Let me just quickly pause. Okay. So it brings in this thing, and I said, oh my god, seriously, come on. I doubt right now is the best time to record. Okay, so I bring in Charizard since I know it cannot fake me out. And I go for a Air Slash, get a crit. Does too much. Today was not the best time to record, or even right now. Okay. So it brings in Crocodile, and I just go for a Solar Beam since I know it will kill. I get a crit, did not matter. I have a ton of special attack. He brings in this thing and goes for a Flamethrower, and that in the sun demolishes that. He brings in Axel via Haxers, and I just go for a Depulse. And I know I win this game because I have my two crazy things. So I need Where's My Cereal to come in, and so I can just in case if I don't kill, I can knock off and kill. So yeah, if you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.